Hello, this is rpandolfo, and on Saturday, December 5th, I'm going to have a little video analysis of the weekly spot play, and we're using TrackMaster past performances, and thanks to TrackMaster for using the use of the past performances. The spot play tonight is at Balmoral in race number 14, and the number of the horse, the key horse, is number 5. This is your night. That's the top selection. This is your night, and in the 14th race at Balmoral. Now, I'm going to show a couple of reasons why I like this horse. This horse is a 3-year-old, and recently he kind of came into his own, and we're going to look at some of the improvements here. Look at, I circled here, squared off in red, his last 4 races, and you can see that looking at the speed figures, you see 65, 66, 73, 75. Gradual improvement, each start getting faster, and a very good sign. You always like to see that. Not only does it show that he's in good form, but he's also improving with each start, and he's a young horse. Now let's look at the pace times. Look at the 3/4 here. I highlighted 125 and 3. If you look at his prior races here, 127 and 2, you can see that his last race, the 3/4 time was 2 seconds faster. Now, in his last 2 races, he was on the lead at the 3/4, so he went almost 2 seconds faster in his last start than he did in his prior start. In his prior start, on November 18th, he came to life, and that was his career top, and he won by 5 lengths from post 8. So the light bulb came on that night. That was like the night where he became a racehorse. He continued that progression in his last start as he went faster to the half, 56 and 3, second faster, and then almost 2 seconds faster to the 3/4. This is what I call a peaking 3-year-old. Not only is he in the top of his form cycle, but even more important, he's in his career best form. This is his 12th race tonight. His last start, absolutely his career best. His prior start, was his career best. So he's off 2 career best. So he's a peaking 3-year-old. In absolute career best form, and should be set for another big effort tonight. In his last start, now you can view this video if you want to watch the race. If you have access to the pathway, you can watch the video on the United States Trotting Association website. But in this race, he had post 10 last time. You can see that he's 4th at the quarter on the outside. Now he did take a tuck briefly, but he was parked the opening quarter. He came out down the backstretch. Now you can see he's 3rd here. Now, this particular move, I have an arrow pointing here because this is really the key to the race. A horse had come out in front of him, and the horse was kind of sluggish, so the driver, Leroy Miller, moved 3 wide with This Is Your Night to clear that horse. Now, that horse who was in front of him did kind of steadily advance and did eventually cross over, but This Is Your Night was 3 wide for a while, then got the lead and then extended. You can see that he's leading by 2 1/4 lengths coming into the stretch, so he used a lot of energy right here, powering to the lead. If this had been his only move, like if he had an inside post and made this move, it would have been a good effort. But being that he was used the opening quarter, this was his second move, and he used a lot of energy in his opening quarter. So taking that into consideration, this was actually a very strong move. Now, he did run out of steam in the stretch. He finished 3rd, passed by 2 of the horses that are in this race. But I thought he dug in real well, considering, again, he went much faster here than he has been going. And he was used twice, made a big move. There's a hidden 3 wide brush here. So it was a very nice effort. Now this week he gets a better post, and this time I think he'll get the lead, and I think he's going to be very tough to catch. And so the selection is This Is Your Night. The full selections and how I listed them and graded them are on the website. And for Bob Pandolfo, on behalf of the USDA, thanks for tuning in.